Today we are reviewing the World Cup Stories Gareth Bale. He's coming in at about 90,000 coins. Let's see if he's worth it.
Robbie, I can't believe how good this man's in-game stats look. He's got 88 position, 89 finishing, 97 shot power. His dribbling doesn't look half bad. His pace isn't bad either. Robbie, what were your first impressions of the card?
First impressions, Jack, absolutely phenomenal. I can't believe how cheap this guy is. I mean, I can, because Wales and playing for LAFC is not the easiest to link at all. But if you look past that, this man has a card for the ages, Jack.
Yeah, I think this is one of those cards that I think in past years, he would have been a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
However, like Rob says, with the chemistry system as it is, it's quite difficult to get him into a team on full chemistry. However, Rob, that being said, there's still some decent MLS heroes. You know, you've got the World Cup Donovan. World Cup Cahill is alright. You've got Campos if you're a bit of a brave man.
Yeah.
You might have done Higuain. There's the links. There's definitely links for him there. I just think that, you know, you've kind of got to tailor your team a little bit around him. Maybe, you know, you want to get him in with Ian Rush. What did you like most about the card? What really stood out to you? Was it the shooting?
It's definitely the shooting, yeah. I think with Bale, we've always said it in years past, whenever he, you know, he's at the age now where his pace is decreasing in FIFA. You know, he's not as usable as the base card, but we always say once he gets that card, he has the body type, he has everything needed, doesn't he? He's like Ronaldo in that aspect, you know, the body type, the running animation, stuff like that. He's got it all. The shooting animations, phenomenal. He's got a wand of a left foot. He always has on FIFA. This is no different. My God, unbelievable. Probably the best shooting I've used. Phenomenal.
Wow. That's big praise. Big praise indeed. Robbie, I think people are going to be watching the review and thinking, is his dribbling good enough? Because, you know, his actual dribbling stats are pretty decent, but obviously he's 6'1". He's got that unique body type. The balance is 82, which is actually pretty decent, to be fair, for a card like Bale.
Yeah.
How does he feel on the ball, Robbie? Is he smooth, or has he got that nice sort of clunk that we kind of like, eh?
No, he doesn't feel like clunky at all. You know, 92 composure is always lovely to have as well. I don't think, you know, like agility and balance are as important maybe as previously. So, you know, like 89 ball control and stuff like that brings it up, which is always lovely. And it feels nice in that aspect. You know, he is a taller man, so he's not going to be Alejandro Gomez, Messi type of feel, but he's not. He feels better on the ball than like a Moise Kean, who has also 88 dribbling or 87 dribbling, something like that.
Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal. He's got 85 strength as well, 75 aggression, which is very nice for a striker. 63 defending, which is always lovely. I love when a striker has that sort of defending, because, you know, the press from the front is really going to be prevalent.
Definitely is. It's a really underrated stat, I think, for attackers to have. And you do definitely notice when they've got good aggression and even half decent defending stats. Like Rob says, as long as they're a body in the way.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, they're doing half the job, aren't they? So for 90k, Rob, I doubt you're finding a player that's got stats as good as this. Pace, you know, we've spoken a lot about it in our past reviews, and cards like Neymar, for me, I think feels a little bit slow this year. 89 pace is not bad, but it's not 99. How does he feel in terms of pace? Is he quick enough to break away from someone, you know, keep that elongated sprint away from someone, perhaps?
Yeah, he is easily faster and felt way faster than 89 pace, in my opinion. You know, I think it's a mixture of the unique body type, the being 6'1", the long strides. You know, when you get like an inch of space, the heavy touch, like push right stick in the direction you want to run, lethal with it. He's like Mark Bartra all over again. Mark Bartra's got PTSD. Genuinely, like, he just do that, he runs onto it, he's got the strength to hold him off. It's so fun to use. Genuinely, it is fun to use.
Wow.
It just feels faster. 89 pace, I can see why it could worry you maybe, but no, it genuinely feels way faster than that, in my opinion.
Rob, I'm hearing a lot of good things from the card. Yes. What was it about the card that let you down? Was there anything at all that you didn't like?
Genuinely, no. There was nothing that let me down at all. I loved him. I bought him in, Jack. I'm having to use Tim Cahill at centre mid to accommodate him. And I want to keep him in the team. He's that good. For 90k, the best card. For that price, without a doubt, the best card. Obviously, the links let him down massively.
Yes.
But,
it's a massive shame, isn't it? Because if we had the old cam system, you could have two icons and
surrounded by icons. Yeah,
it'd be happy days, wouldn't it? You'd be sorted. You'd be flying.
One thing we're not spoke about as well is passing. He's on 90 passing, which I think you maybe don't notice because you're looking at his shooting and stuff like that. But no, his passing is ridiculous. Genuinely, he could play cam, he could play wing, striker, anywhere, boys.
He's got incredible free kicks as well, which I think is something that sometimes we don't talk about enough in reviews, in that it's really helpful having a really good free kick taker on your team. You don't realise how important it is to have the good stats on free kicks. It helps a lot.
Yeah, I was fuming. I hit the bar from like so the ball was like the right side of the net, about 30 yards out, and I've done like a Roberto Carlos Trivela and it's hit the bar. I was livid. Oh my god, that would have been so good. Got him on 2 chem with so I've got Cahill and then Steve Cooper. I was nervous, boys. I was thinking, is there a Welsh manager? I managed to snipe a Steve Cooper for 200 coins, so I was absolutely buzzing. Big up to Steve Cooper.
So yeah, I mean, you can get it with Donovan. I suppose you've got to see, almost, in my opinion, if you're running a meta team, you've got to see Bale and Donovan.
Yeah.
Bale and Donovan as a double package, you know. I think you need both of them and the Welsh manager, like Robbie says, because I think it gets Bale on 2 chem, which is pretty decent, to be honest with you. It's good enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robbie, why didn't you take us through the end card? What did he get?
So for the end card, boys, I'm going to go for a 9.75. This man is perfect. The only thing that lets him down is his links, because I like to say I don't base the rating on that, just how they play in game, but I think it's so glaringly bad that you have to take it into consideration. I think you do.
It's a bad one this time. It's a real shame. Like we said, I know Donovan's decent and Cooper's decent, but then that hampers the rest of your team.
It does, yeah.
In that, you know, you've got to build around them. So it's never like you can just put 2 players in a team and just be like, okay, you know, that's them done.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of, everything needs to fit together in team building this year. That's the thing that I really don't like about it. So, you know, they say, oh, well, your striker can link to your goalkeeper. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, that means that, you know, my left back has to link with my right centre mid, and, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah. The last chem system, still better, but Rob will not linger on that too much.
Yeah. In terms of value, it's got to be a 10. Obviously, he's not linkable at all, really, but he's 90k, boys. Those stats for 90k, I don't think is very common at all. Literally, if you want to get him in the team, Donovan's a very good player. Cahill's actually decent centre mid. I've enjoyed using him. And I imagine as the game progresses, well, we're going to get more juiced MLS players, because we always seem to. 90k, boys, it's an absolute steal. Even if you're a big budget man, you want him off the bench, 90k, you're not going to get too upset over that. I can't see him dropping loads either.
Chem style we've not spoke about. I'm guessing maybe engine?
I did go for an engine, yeah, just to get that dribbling up. Obviously, you know, the balance and stuff like that isn't the best. I think engine is the move. He doesn't need the shooting. If you put in shooting cam science, man, take a bloody good look in the mirror, because he does not need it at all.
And generally, yeah, engine is pretty clear. I'd agree with that, Rob.
Absolutely, engine is the move, boys. Get it on him. I will say as well, if you're lucky enough to pack this man untradeable and you can't get him in your team, he's going to be an absolute dreamy super sub. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I can imagine that. He looks like he's got super sub status written all over him.
Yeah.
Robbie, are there any final words? Anything you want to talk about the big man? He looks like a quality card. I really want to get him in now that we've done this review. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's review. Let us know if you want anyone reviewing down below. As always, make sure to subscribe way down there. Leave a like on the video. But until next time, I've been Jay.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Again. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.